Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington Teach-Out practitioner for animals and people. And this is Tristan. He's a Corgi. He's dressed in his formal casual outfit here with his tie and his derby hat because today is the Kentucky Derby. And of course, the entire country has just been drowned in water, and that is a very sad thing because these horses are being asked to perform at their highest level in their short lives, and with the mud, no matter how much they groom that track, the risk of injury is so great, and it's just sad for many horse lovers to see horses having to run in this kind of weather. And certainly at Upson Downs or Churchill Downs, where they run the Kentucky Derby, they have some of the best management of water in the country for a racetrack. So I'm sure they're doing their best as long as the rain will hold off for the day. And in fact, one of the favorites, a horse named Omaha Beach, has already withdrawn from the race because it's just too dangerous to run a valuable horse on this kind of track. And if you are not invested in being a Triple Crown winner, which we had one of last year for the first time in a long time, it is safer to pull your horse from the race. And of course, so much money is involved and at stake with these races. And as much as the whole thoroughbred industry is troubling to a lot of us, the amount of money poured into that industry does help all kinds of horses. You know, we get better food and better hay and better veterinary care and all kinds of things that trickle down from the amount of money poured into the horse racing industry. And I know plenty of people that have been to Churchill Downs, and it's not me. I don't know if I would like it. It seems to often rain, and being in, you know, this morning they showed some people in their beautiful, bright pink spring dresses with their derby hats and their pink high heels walking around mud puddles, but still their toes were overtopped by the mud. And that was back in the paddocks. These are owners and dignitaries' wives and things. So, but you know, I just don't know if I want to do that. I go up to Saratoga every once in a while, which is near here, and watch the races there. I, of course, showed my horses in dressage at Saratoga, which is always a little tricky. A racetrack is not an ideal place to be trying to do dressage. The hard-packed mud and clay is very different than the kind of material you need to do dressage. However, we still love Derby Day. We celebrate very often. I get from the internet one of these great Kentucky Derby glasses. They're like $1. And on the back, in tiny writing, which I'm sure you cannot even fathom there, are the names of all of the horses that have won the Kentucky Derby. And of course, this year, we will have the addition of the Triple Crown winner from last year. They get a little star by their name if they're a Triple Crown winner. And I love keeping these as a piece of racing history. Certainly when I was a little girl collecting Breyer horses, I particularly enjoyed the ones that were thoroughbred racehorse champions. Like there's one of Secretariat and quite a few other ones. And there was a citation, I think, for a while. And so, you know, it really made it real to me, even though I was far too young to have known any of these horses. And we are so lucky for the book Seabiscuit and the wonderful movie that has shown us a lot about racing's past and really opened our eyes to the world of horse racing and some of its less attractive sides. I mean, there are, you know, tremendous sacrifices people make to be able to be jockeys, and there are many stories over the years of, you know, a group of sort of regular people banding their money together to buy a racehorse who then turns out to be quite successful. So there are plenty of stories that go with the Kentucky Derby and have since the first Derby. And it's, you know, it's still a day of nostalgia and hope and promise for many, many, many horse lovers. And so I always celebrate Derby Day, which is always also on Pride Day, and sometime often on Mother's Day. Here in Massachusetts where I live, good morning. Oh, we both look so nice. Yeah, with our horses on our hats. Tristan's horse is really struggling to hang on there. He's got one leg. If I were so fortunate to go to the Derby, I would be one of those people getting quite a hat. I don't know, maybe I'd just wear this one. I like this hat. I wear it a lot. I got it for a wedding maybe 15 years ago. And it's been my friend ever since. So anyway, we wanted to just come on quick to celebrate Derby Day. We're not drinking mint juleps, but we might have mint tea later. And wish all the horses a safe race, because that is really the most important thing. And in fact, I feel so strongly about this that we will do a T-Touch heart hug, putting your hands on your heart and making a circle and a quarter as you inhale and exhale, sending safety and compassion to all of the horses that have to run today. And then another one for all of the horses in the racing world. I know so many stories that are not happy ones. So, good luck to all of the horses today. I have to go out and get my lawn ready for the lawn mowing, which will happen. It's been raining nonstop for weeks, and it's going to continue to rain next week. However, the grass has grown a little bit, enough to need a mow, and so I have to go clean up the Corgi area so that my lawnmower guy is safe out there. So thanks for joining us today for this episode of Conversations with a Corgi. We will be back tomorrow morning, probably closer to our usual Sunday time of 9:30. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy the race. It's on NBC. It runs at 6:45, 6:50 Eastern Time. So wherever you are, you can tune in and hear the colorful history and background stories of the race and so many horses and people that have been affiliated with it. Some of the top trainers we've ever had are still running horses. It's always fun to see their stories. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.